Well, yeah, Ms. I mean, this is HD, the Harvest Disseminator, bringing you a review of the Marvel Funko Pop number 553, X-Men's Gambit. And without further ado, let's chop 'em up. At the outset of the video, y'all, let me just say that I wanted to review both the normal 553 Gambit Funko Pop and the glow-in-the-dark. So I pre-ordered these from Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth sent me two of the same Funko Pops. This one was supposed to be the glow-in-the-dark. I have to send it back to them. The glow-in-the-dark does have a sticker that says Entertainment Earth exclusive. Glow-in-the-dark, I think it says something glow-in-the-dark somewhere on the box as well. And I thought maybe they just forgot to put the sticker on, but man, I put a light to this guy, I put him in a pitch black room, and there's no glow-in-the-dark going on, all right? So it's the wrong figure. I'm going to send it back. I wanted to knock both of these out in one video. It looks like I'm going to have to make another video with the glow-in-the-dark one as well. I also pre-ordered the Walgreens exclusive. I think it's a Walgreens exclusive. That's the only place you could buy it at, to my knowledge. And in that iteration, I believe that's 554. He's holding his bow staff. I had it sent to my work address. I called Walgreens ahead of time and had my address changed to my home address because my work is closed. They still sent it to my work address. And then FedEx sent it back to Walgreens and they sent me a refund today. And I was like, damn, man, I really want that Funko Pop. So I reordered it today on Walgreens page. And I'm having it sent to my home address. So I wanted to hit all three of them in one video. Not possible. But hey, I get to make 3 Gambit videos. So they can't be so bad. He's my favorite character. I am the self-proclaimed biggest Gambit fan in the city of New Orleans, and of course, this is one of our homeboys here. I am a Gambit collector. With that said, this is my very first Funko Pop. I own 0 Funko Pops. I've never owned one. I've never physically touched a Funko Pop. In my life, I boycotted Funko Pop because they would not make a Gambit figure. And I spammed their webpage at least 50 times, laying out my polemic for why they should make a Gambit, and it just wouldn't happen, man. But thankfully they made one now, and man, and I guess they're making up for lost time because we got this 553. We got an exclusive 553 that's glow in the dark. We have the 554 from Walgreens holding the bow staff. We're getting a zombie version of Gambit. They're making the zombie keychain of Gambit, and they even have a button that says, I am a Gambit fan. I want that button for my collection, man. Again, I'm the biggest Gambit fan in New Orleans. At least I believe that. And so, yeah, man, I'm really excited. I'm about to unbox this guy. It's my very first Funko. But first, let us take a look at the box, y'all. Taking a look at the box, it does say Pop right here, X-Men 553. I did a little research. For every universe that Pop gives a line to, they number them starting with number 1 up until, infinity. So Disney, I saw number 1 was Mickey Mouse. I forgot who number 1 was for Marvel. I looked it up early and I already forgot. So anyways, the box looks good. You do have this artistic depiction of Gambit right here. And one of his eyes is missing, just kind of like half of the figure. You do have the figure himself in the window. He looks great. Gambit again. On the side, you do have a window. It's going to say Gambit on the side as well. You see both of his eyes as though he's looking over the box. On the back, again, you're going to have half of the figure cut off, but it's a fuller depiction of his body. Again, that's an artistic depiction. Marvel number 553, X-Men. They show some of the X-Men figures that Funko has already given us. Starting with 177, you have Cable, Archangel. Look at that Storm. She looks great. You have Rogue, she's number 423, and then they jumped to 553. Why they left this big gap, I have no idea. I guess because they made other Marvel figures in between these. At least that's what I'm guessing here. You do have the full artistic depiction of the figure here on the side. Man, it looks really good. Funko Pop. On the top, you have, again, that same depiction that you saw right here on the side. and Gambit saying pop up here. At the bottom, you will have a barcode, and it looks like this guy was made in Vietnam. Okay, very interesting. And so, boom, there Gambit is. What I'm noticing when I took the box out, it looks very collector friendly in that you can take him out of the box. There's no tape. And I don't know if that's how it is in the stores. I gotta look into that, because you could just easily pop these figures out and look at them in the store, and I wouldn't do that because I'm a collector and I don't want to disturb the box for another collector. But it looks like you're able to open them up and put them back in there with no problem. So I'm gonna take them out, y'all, because I've never touched a Funko Pop in my entire life. I literally have never touched one. And so let's get this guy out the box, man. Let's see how this works. So here, I'm just going to pull this open right here. Sure enough, there's no tape. And let's see how this works. All right, I'm pulling them out, as you can see here, y'all. Got them out of the box. And I guess you're just going to lift this plastic up right here and wedge him out. Hopefully his head doesn't come off. And no, his head doesn't come off. Seems to be on there pretty sturdy. I'm going to keep that plastic because I'm, again, put them right back in the box and put them on my Gambit shelf. I have a lot of Gambit figures still. Most of my Gambit figures are still in the box, actually. Sometimes I buy two and take them out of the box. But, man, he is a bobblehead, man. Check that out. So he is a bobblehead, y'all. Man, these Funko Pops are pretty cool, man. I wonder if this is going to start a new addiction now. I was already looking at Howard the Duck and Kingpin and Swamp Thing, and so maybe I'll pick those guys up too if I fall in love with these guys. So let us look at the head, y'all. It's basically like a brownish red hair here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The paint job looks pretty good. You can see, you know, there's a little black exposed on his ear. Nothing to complain about. A little chipping in his hair right there. I'm not complaining about that either. He does have a black mask on. I like that his ears are exposed and they are coming out of the mask. He has his red eyes, y'all. He has black eyes with red pupils, but I like this, man, just the red eyes. That's pretty nice. They paint the eyebrows on there. So that is not sculpted in. They were just painted on. The nose is sculpted, though. You can see it from the side right there. The nose is sculpted. The mask is sculpted. So they didn't just paint it off. There's actually an outline in the plastic right there. Oh, man, this is cool. I like how his hair is kind of flowing over his forehead a little bit right there. He has a little bit of a part going on. Yeah, man. Nice wash. I think there's like a bit of a black wash. I might be wrong about that, man. It just might be how the light's hitting it. So I think it's just straight like a brownish red. With his body's cool, man. I see some white stuff on his arm right there. I'm not sure what that is. That might be glue. I don't know if they glue on the arms, but it looks like, yeah, maybe they do. It looks like solid plastic, though. Not positive. But the cards, man. The cards came out amazingly. You could actually see the cards on the inside of the pink translucent plastic. I wish Hasbro would have done that with the Marvel Legends figure, and they didn't. Even the one here in his hand, the ace, you can see there's a card inside, and then Funko put the translucent pink plastic right over it, man. Dynamic, man. I love that, man. Look at that. That is legit. The little body sculpt they gave him, man, is right on. They even put these lines here in his chest plate right there. That's very comic book accurate. I like his abs. The coat is spot on. That looks really nice, man. You can even see the strap here on his trench coat, man. They sculpted that into his coat. That looks really nice. You can also see his cuffs there that are sculpted in. His hand, they even painted the hand correctly. You have the glove coming over his middle and ring finger, and then his index and pinky finger are exposed. That's very comic book accurate. Same thing going over here along with his thumb. They're exposed. Even on his pants here, you can see the pink stripes on his pants. I don't know if the light's getting in there well enough for y'all to see that, but they sculpted that in there, man. That's not just painted. They sculpted that in, and it goes all the way up his pants. So job well done on that, man. They put the little upside down triangles there in his knee pads. Comic book accurate. The stripes here in his boots. Oh man, this came out really, really nice. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this guy back in the box, man. I might just keep him right on my shelf, just like this, man. This is too cool to kind of cover up and hide. This is legit, man. And I can't wait to get the glow in the dark version, so I can have this thing glowing in the dark when I turn off my lights, man, in my studio, man. Wow, dude, this came out really good, y'all. I'm thoroughly impressed here with the figure. Again, no articulation on these guys except for his bobbling head, man. But I guess that's not what Funko Pops are for. They're created for display purposes. I see people put them in their offices and stuff like that. Man, I might have to bring one of these guys to work, man. This is tight, man. This is legit. So yeah, I'm pleased. This is awesome. The only thing I regret is that it took Funko Pop 553 Marvel figures to release this guy. That's, you know, little over half a thousand. So, man, this is cool, y'all. So, look, if you are looking to get this guy, you're on the fence. I know Funko collectors, man, they just collect damn near every Funko they get their hands on, especially if they're collecting a certain line. So, but yeah, if you're a Gambit collector, Gambit fan, yeah, you really can't pass this guy up, man. He's too cool for school. So that is my review of this little figure here, y'all. Again, I'm just kind of like geeking over this guy, man. He's legit. It's tight. So listen, y'all. If you enjoyed this little review that I gave of this Funko Pop, go ahead and give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will review the other two, and of course the zombie when he comes out, the zombie Gambit from Funko. So yes, man, thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, as we say here in New Orleans, and as Gambit would say himself, les bon temps roulés, mes amis.